Hey, this. I just said this, right? Yeah. Depth in shadow. See how I play on that? Let me introduce myself. My name is Thomas Woodall. I go by the Monkey King. That's what I used when I was fighting mixed martial arts. I want to just tell you about myself and introduce myself. Um, I've been in love with the ninja since I could remember. The first ninja movie I watched, I remember the American Ninja movies very vividly. I don't remember the name of the ninja movie, but it was the one with the Japanese dude. He ended up having an art gallery. He ended up having to fight a ninja with a silver mask on. That's what got me into ninjas. And then, of course, everything after that. Ninja Turtles, the American Ninja movies, any ninjas in G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? I just was in love with it. Did a little study, but stuff was vague. I live in Dayton, Ohio. My mom tried. If you don't know, Dayton, Ohio is the home of Stephen K. Hayes. And basically, it was the hotbed for the Bujinkan, to tell the truth, back in the day, for the simple fact that we had Kurt Rittenhouse martial arts here, and in Columbus, Ohio, which was a big part of the Bujinkan, along with Stephen K. Hayes. And they started the Ohio branches of the Bujinkan. So the Dayton Bujinkan is an off branch of Kurt Rittenhouse. When I was younger, 16, 15, my mom took me to the Dayton Bujinkan when they first opened. I still remember where their first facility was. Just wasn't feeling it. Later on, because they did have a teen program or a kids program, she drove me out to the Quest Center. Wasn't feeling that either. And of course, my mom is not going to send me anywhere where I'm not feeling comfortable. She tried to put me in Taekwondo, Tong Sudo, never held my interest. The ninja has always been a thing. Fast forward from that age all the way up to about 18. Yeah, 18. I was working at a place called Very Oriental inside our Dayton Mall here in Dayton. A guy comes in with his best friend and their wives, and he buys a cane sword for a self-defense demonstration and seminar thing that the place he was teaching at was doing, called Aegis Progressive Martial Arts. So I asked him what he taught. He said ninjutsu. Gave me a card with his name on it, said Aegis Progressive Martial Arts. And that started my official journey into ninjutsu even more, deeper, with actual training. His name was Shidoshi Charles Bond. I trained and stayed with him from 98 all the way up to 2021, 2022. Something like that. Then I left and went to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for school. And basically, he had a lot that went on. His best friend that I met him with committed suicide. That was the second black belt he ever black belted. Besides that, he had a bunch of green belts. And he ended up going through a divorce. And just life was hitting him, I should say. He stopped teaching. And it kind of left a void for the students when he stopped teaching, because he left us like mid-range. His belt ranks was, you had to earn your white belt, purple belt, green belt, brown belt, black belt. But he didn't call belts, he called them books. So your white belt was your ground book, your purple belt was your wind book, your green belt was your water book, your brown belt was your mountain book, and your black belt was your void or fire belt, or fire book. What's funny is later on, after I got married, let's fast forward till now, all the information that comes out in the last, let's say 10 years. Yeah, let's say 10 years. Because Japan just started taking in the Shinobi no Mono seriously in 2013 and whatnot. And it was a novelty since till then. Um, Started following a lot of different people. Chosen Ninja, uh, Anshu Krista Jacobson, Anthony Cummings. I've been following them for almost over 15 years. So, nice little distance of time. I just bought the Ban Shinchukai and the Shinobi Hiden a couple of weeks ago, thanks to you and your videos. And basically, I'm trying to get deeper into it, and I'm changing my training. The original reason I got into mixed martial arts is because if I did take on students eventually as a martial arts instructor, I wanted to be able to translate it properly and be able to know why your traditional martial arts or your combative arts were starting to degress around the MMA scene or the mixed martial artists. But I didn't want to always have that excuse of, well, I would just hit you with a stun gun and slit your throat or whatnot. And, even though that is true, the more we look at how the Shinobi no Mono moved and operate, Taijutsu was a last resort. But I asked myself a few years ago what was more important, me being able to teach Taijutsu or me being able to get my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Then as I learned, I could have got them both, and that just would have been part of my Taijutsu. I'm learning that from you. And, I appreciate you. But want to know if it was cool for me to start sending you, start making these videos just to get your feedback on my training. Maybe some of my gear. Whether you see it on my other channel or I just throw it on here for your eyes to see, and modifications I might make to certain things. Like, oh, you can't see it, it's dark. My scouting pack. This was a hike. Just let me know, man. I would like to be able to exchange knowledge and whatnot. Oh, and on Charles's system of Taijutsu, because that's what it was basically, it is. It had some elements of ninja stuff, of ninjutsu in it, but more the postures and the movements were all Taijutsu movements that you see through the Bujinkan and whoever. So he learned from somebody, but his belt system and his ranking system came from Genwokai Karate. What I do remember him telling us is that he earned an orange belt in Genwokai, but it might have been back in the day when he was a kid and a teenager, when they had kids ranks, or those are the kids ranks. But the adult ranks in Genwokai, and I don't take it as a coincidence, are the exact same belt ranks as Charles's system of Taijutsu. So I think because Genwokai was his foundation and everything, he decided to keep the belt system in homage to it. So can't blame him for that. And I rock the system, you know what I'm saying? I'm a green belt, water book. I want to, even though he stopped, and give me your feedback on this, I want to continue the legacy and teach not ninjutsu, but taijutsu with teachings of the scrolls modified. 2 students out of, well, let's say 3. 3 students out of the 5 or 6 that he had before he stopped teaching. One has got his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Other is basically like a first degree black belt in Kali Arnaz, but he's guru status. He's a first level guru. in Kali Arnaz. He has experience also in C-Lot also. To a few people here in Dayton, I helped him do that. Me, I haven't got my black belt or anything and whatnot. I train mixed martial arts. Right now, my kids are training Kempo karate for sports karate, and I'm about to be awarded from their instructor a brown belt. So that was the next belt up. I'm like learning the systems within the martial arts world. I just want to continue Charles's legacy because he's like a martial arts dad, even though he's just focusing on music and everything, and then eventually get his blessing and whatnot. So yeah, sorry this was so long, 11 minutes, but just wanted to, introduce myself and let you know who I am. Let me know what you want to see. Give me some suggestions or some requests, and I'll get out here and I'll put in that work. I got spots.